If you're struggling to make money online, then you need to do this one simple thing. And this may not apply to all of you, but it's something that's helped me become so much better in my service-based business just because of this one little thing. And no doubt some of you are experiencing the same things that I'm about to talk about later on in the video, but it's a mistake a lot of young people make when they're trying to make money online, like their first £1,000 or dollars online. They just need to just do this one simple thing. And no, it's not something you've been told 1,000 times already. Actually, I've not heard it mentioned once. So I'm here to give you the no BS truth. But just a quick disclaimer, this only applies to young people, and you'll see why in a second. And also for the faint-hearted, the following word coming up might put you in a coma. So I'm just covering myself just in case. With that being said, let's get to the reason why you clicked on this video in the first place. The one thing you need to do if you're failing to make money online is get a job. There, I said it. Shoot me in the comments below. I did warn you. Now, this isn't a dig at anyone who doesn't work, as I know from personal experience how shit the job market can be. And this from someone who's living in the UK, where it's a lot easier to get a job than, say, a third world country like India or Nigeria or something. But it's all relative. Now, if you can't work a normal job due to like health reasons, I get all that. But this is for people like you and me who have no excuse to work, apart from my problem was it was COVID and everywhere was shut. I'm still pissed off I didn't get fucking paid while COVID was going on. Anyway, why am I saying you should just get a normal job? Because some people it may seem like failing, I'm giving up. But just go by this one little quote that I found on Instagram. My worst scenario is your reality. At the end of the day, if you're, say, copywriting business or editing, freelancing, high ticket sales, if that doesn't work out, you can just go into a normal job. No problem. Like, that was the plan all along. Like, obviously go college like I did. And the other thing people will say is, oh, but it gives me less time to work on my business or learn my skills, work on my craft. Yeah, fair enough. But the thing is, if you're dead broke and you're 16, 17, 18, or you've never worked, you haven't got money at all to reinvest in yourself, just get a job. At least a part-time job. Part-time jobs in the UK, I don't know America, I'm just going off UK. They can pay easily about 1,500 quid a month. And for some people, especially if you're living at home like I am, that's plenty. Obviously, I work a full-time job. I work around about 9.5 hours a day, and it is physical, it's warehouse stuff. It's fair, it's easy, it's a 10-minute drive from my house, and it pays. It paid me enough to reinvest in the course that I actually paid for to make me 10 times better in like 2 months. So that is one of the reasons why it can actually work out in the long run. But also another thing that no one actually mentions about working full-time is you actually pick up small skills. So just for example, I work in a warehouse, but I will get customers come in. Now, I was shit at talking to people. I still am very shit at talking to people, but I'm a lot better than what I was. Working this job for around about 3.5, 4 years now, I know a lot of research about, the building trade. So if I get a copywriting client and it's in the building trade, I know from the back of my hand what their desires are, what their pain points are, what sort of, material. Basically just a lot of research that I've just picked up along the way. Also, I get people skills. So when I go on sales calls or make videos, I'm still shit at making videos, as you can see. I've improved a lot just without even doing anything, without even noticing it. So, and also if you plan on if you can try and go for a sales job. Now, sometimes they aren't guaranteed to pay you an actual wage, it's just all commission. But if you want to learn sales, just earn while you learn. Honestly, what's the point in watching countless free video after free video, trying to get as much knowledge in as possible and then doing the odd outreach here and there, when you can't reinvest that in actual proper skills and mastering what you're trying to learn? Now, you haven't got to take this on board, but trust me, having actual money behind me where I can just reinvest it, picking up those small skills along the way has helped me get so much better, so much faster. And it's great. Now, obviously, it's not something that might be forever. And to be honest, you might go on about, I might be too tired to work on my side hustle. Yes, if you're working in something like hospitality, where you could be working 12-hour days, or a nurse or something, it might be a bit difficult. But if you just get a standard, cashier job, or, shopkeeper, even warehouse, for example, You can, as long as you put 2 to 3 hours aside for deep actual work, which if you work, say, a basic 9 to 5, you have quite a lot of time to do that. I work 9.5 hours a day it can be anywhere between 6 to 5 p.m. I get at least 2 to 3 hours deep work in a day. And I wouldn't say it's plenty. Obviously, you can progress faster if you're at home all day studying. But if you have no money to reinvest on, proper courses to learn from actual experts where you can just extrapolate all their information into your brain, you're just going to be so much better for it. Now, I'm not successful by any means, but I am better off than 90% of people that are trying to make money online. And I think a lot of that is due to the fact that I've been able to reinvest in myself and have that cushion to take those risks. Like if a subscription to a newsletter or, create a newsletter is £30 a month, I haven't got to think about it. I can just pay it. If a course is £600, I might look at my banking app, but I'll just pay it, And honestly, I feel like I'm just going around in circles, so I'm just going to end the video here. But seriously have a think about it, because it can speed up your progress so much, and I feel like no one is talking about it. But I'm here to give you the honest truth from a squeaky chair in a random bedroom. Right, so that is all for this video. Take care, have a good one. Disagree with me in the comments if you want to.